apart from having the missed goal, of course, from top lane, which is going to result into the Death Prophet sitting closer to her tower, which is indeed the case. But let's see if June is also the case. He is making sure that he's sitting close to... Oh, never mind. Not close enough. He will get the stun. Is it? I don't think it's enough, though. They're gonna try for it. In comes the extra damage. Yes, it is. First blood on the board. And it gets taken by the Ancient Apparition.
Tier 1, and Black doesn't have that much he can do against the Chuan's spot. Down bottom, though.
Yeah, June, he is not gonna get his cold feet on. So he should be able to run from this just fine. Ice is on the chase, and he has still got his... Yeah, he's dead. Or is he? Yeah, one hit. That is indeed gonna be Fender with the second kill of the game. They do get a tower on top.
Yeah, and they're able to at least hold the tower on bottom now. And mid, Black's gonna go for the solo chrono. Well worth it onto Luo. And the soul rip is not gonna be enough to keep him alive. Just the damage inside the bubble there with the chakram is gonna be plenty. But
so Chuan figured might as well use it. Gets it, and easy kill. June, though, looks to be a fairly easy kill as well. Uses this Stampede to try and get away. Tombstone goes up as well, and it is Super that gets lifted up and taken out. Or does he get taken out? Alive for the moment. Uses mechanism. In comes the chakram. It's not enough to keep his teammate up, though. Ice might think about going back in. Want to try and take down the Undying. Black looking for something. Gets the last hit on the Undying, and it looks like he won't be going for anything else after that one, so it ends up in a 2 or rather 1-on-1, which is a favorable trade for IG as they did get a kill. Nobody loves the support Undying in return for it.
But the Vortex is put on cooldown about June, though. That missile will connect, so a lot of magic is flying his way. Gonna be super disengaged with just a shove. The stun will connect it, and here comes the fight.
Yeah, here comes the Chronosphere as well. June and Ferrari stuck in place. There's already June down. Ferrari looks to be able to make his way over, and again, Chuan steals the Chronosphere, turns it around. The Exorcism burning through everybody as well. They lose the Razor, and it is VG Gaming that might be on the run, or at least is on the run. Even though, you know, you see it in the slideshow, it's all fine. It's already 3 dead. They lost 2. They still ended up losing the Death Prophet because Ice was able to pick her up. But in the end, it is a 3 for 2. They don't get the tower, and that is why it is so scary to fight into that Exorcism. That makes so much possible, and a Centaur is so tanky that he takes long to take down, making it impossible for Black to take out both the Centaur and the Death Prophet in the same Chronosphere duration.
Yep, so Super will be looking for Luo here. He does not have the Radiance on the person. It's on the corner, he's hiding it out, and yeah, he's going to go for the Thunder play, but it doesn't happen in the animation was buffed, but now it's okay, that Timber chain, and it's still Jude jumping in.
Yeah, he gets a kill up on the Vengeful Spirit. What else can they do? Down goes the Undying, who was just there to place a Tombstone. He got that one, but even the Tombstone goes down really fast. We still have Ferrari up, of course. Tries to go for a silence, doesn't hit anybody with it, looks for targets. His Exorcism is still on for the moment, but he has to back out because when it's over, he doesn't have anything protecting him anymore. So it is VG Gaming that win this fight. Looks like Ice still wants to try and make something happen, gets a Chronosphere up, and it gets stolen because he doesn't Chronosphere Chuan. And that means Void is the one to die.
Power as best as they can. Super's been very active about trying to counter-engage. Now the Ice Blast on top, Ferrari will be clipped.
Yep, Super will end up going down, or does he? Mechanism comes out, he does have the help from the Face's Void, but it looks like the Void just, well, he's able to help kill off the Death Prophet. That is something already. As everybody tries to run away, teleport out, blink out if they can. June has not got a Stampede for 23 seconds, and in the meantime, they found themselves the Undying. He gets swapped out from the teleport, and will get picked off, just like that. And he does actually have his Crimson Guard ready, waiting for him in the base.
They can't take that kind of risk now with the network they've accrued. They are bring this game near even, and one death could be
that
enough
AA blast though. That AA blast did some work for sure. They're gonna look to fight this. Ice is gonna be the one they initiate on. The Undying is already dead. Did get the active up from the Crimson Guard. And in comes the Hoopstep up onto Black and FMI stuck there, trying to get out. That backtrack, the mechanism comes out, and June is the one to die. Aghanim got used. Death Prophet doesn't have her exorcism anymore. Does have the BKB, but I don't think it's gonna work out. That drain is just gonna continue there, and Super is having 224 extra damage, enough to kill up the Death Prophet. It's a team wipe, and IG fighting without the exorcism definitely hurt them there. And I guess this time, I mean, there wasn't even a Chronosphere used in that fight, so if you're not having a Chronosphere used, you can't steal it. Maybe that's the way to do this. Maybe that's the way to fight this game.
So. This is double chakra, the pure damage, punching right through into the raw HP. And there was just no way for him to survive. So the tier 3 is going to fall for sure. And as you mentioned, Black has that Chronosphere. They'll just clean up this illusion real quick. They want the melee racks, but will they get it? Nice BKB from Black.
Yeah, June jumping in. Playing a bit on the risky side here, but they do not want to lose the racks. Third lane getting some illusions out in here as well. Separation ultimate flying out. We do have the Metamorphosis coming out, and now also the Stampede. They're gonna look for the super turns on his BKB though. They want to fight this. Where's that Chronosphere? FI is not gonna see the Chronosphere and ends up dying with the gem falling on the deck. Luo fighting up against Super. He still has his Thunder though, and this could end up real bad. And indeed, it ends up bad for that Razor, and those were the only people that were still really around there. iceiceice and Black are still there, but they're not trying to fight this, or are they? The Chronosphere comes out, it's upon 2, and with the shot from there, that got both killed. Chuan got the Chronosphere though, has it up on iceiceice. Ferrari still with his BKB on, looks to kill off Black, can make it so as well. It's 3 for 3 in the end, which does defend the racks of IG. Is not ideal completely because they did use some long BKB charges for that one, but they make sure that no racks will fall right now.
And of course 900 gold is lost for the side of Vici too.
Oh, it's not over yet. FY will get picked up here. Nexus is not keeping him up enough, and Super realized that he might need to run from this. I don't think he can do this again. The Thunder is already used to put Super a bit lower than he was before, but it's not high enough for... Oh, that's a Chronosphere, even though we don't see it. Good kill though. And they look for more. Ferrari should be able to get away. They go for the illusion instead. Roshan is up. Buyback, because Roshan is up, happened as well. Both Timbersaw and Rubik want to be around Roche Pit because they do not want to give up that Roshan. Yeah, let's see. They jump up on Black, but he has a BKB before the Usopp comes out, and it's June that ends up dying instead. In comes the Metamorphosis. Terrorblade. Ow! That Chronosphere comes out on the read. It was a Chronosphere from Swan, I believe, but it definitely did not matter at all. They get a T-Wipe. It's 5 heroes that are dead in IG, and it is Vici Gaming that lives. It was a Chronosphere from Rubik, right? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Schwann's Sphere, and he did hit it very well against PC Gaming, but still the Face of Void gets to do what he wants, and iceiceice got to get both Chakrams throughout it. This is what we were talking about before, and that pure damage, even now, it's so damn good because there's no mitigation. You can't get armor against, you can't get a hood against that. It just goes right through and tears their health pool, so... iceiceice essentially 2v5, takes the entire line of IG, and even through backdoor protection, just right click away. Too much attacks to get on Black at this point, and the racks will fall. Now the tier 4 is other target, and there's backdoor protection. There's only the glyph.
There's only Death Prophet that has a buyback, and by herself she can't really hope to do anything, especially now with the Chronosphere, this time for Black, actually being up. This could be a game. June, you're gonna jump in, get face swap, and he jumps in perfectly timed. That's one dead force guy, Centaur. They buy back though.
With the Hex cancel, that is
this
insane.
tier 4 does die. In comes Ferrari, they need to buy back, they need to try and fight this. In comes the Chronosphere, it hits up on Super, so it doesn't matter. His Eye of the Storm is working out for him as the second Chronosphere comes out from Chuan. Death Prophet doesn't end up dying in that Chronosphere, and now Black might be in some trouble. The rest of his team still fighting on the back end. June bought back and dies again. Buy back for him. They go for the throne because it is exposed. No more tier 4 towers. And swapping in and out, FY making sure that nobody can interrupt Black and bashing that throne down. This Timbersaw trying to do what he can, but I don't think it's gonna work out. I think this throne is gonna fall. There's no fortification. Terrorblade is dead as well. Black gets baited into going for Ferrari, and he goes for it too. The GG comes out. It will be Vici Gaming that 2-0 ID in a very well, I wouldn't say specifically convincing manner, but definitely a flashy manner.
Yeah, a lot of in that one where they were actually pretty close in net worth up until the maybe 8-minute mark, and then they just shot up with a couple of amazing fights on their behalf. Vici Gaming just took this one by storm by the end of it. It was a really close game until that one fight tipped them over the edge. Some great plays from Chuan, some really good carry from Luo, but in the end they just didn't have the lineup that can hold the line against Face's Void that is this farm. Black picking up 506 GPM, iceiceice what do I even need to say? 13-3 and 13 on Timber, who could pretty much have anything he wanted. He ends the game with 5,000 gold. But